In an emotional ceremony, thousands of Israelis bid farewell to Shiri Bibas and her sons Ariel and Kfir Bibas, the mother and sons trio who were brutally murdered during the captivity in Gaza. The convoy vehicle of the Israeli Defense Forces, which carried the bodies, had to make several detours as the roads the car originally intended to pass through were filled with thousands of mourners carrying Israeli flags and orange balloons. Yarden, who hadn't seen his wife and children for a year and a half, broke down while receiving the lifeless bodies of his loved ones. Yarden had also been captured along with the rest of his family but was separated from them during their captivity in Gaza. However, he was eventually released in November 2023 after a hostage exchange deal brokered by the US came into effect. After placing the bodies in a single casket indicating that the mother and children would be together for eternity, Yarden delivered a heartfelt address which led the mourners, even those who had no prior connection with the family, to cry their hearts out. Yarden began his wife's eulogy by addressing her as Mi Amor. He then went on to reminisce about the good times they had and broke down at the thought of his wife not being with him to make important decisions. He also asked for forgiveness from Ariel and Kfir, his two slain sons, for not being with them and protecting them. He then recalled the moment when his eldest son Ariel was born while sobbing and asked him to look after his younger brother while enjoying paradise. Yarden then described the youngest son, Kfir, as bringing happiness and light to their little home. He then reflected on the moment he first played with the baby's arm and how he was enchanted by his bright smile. Dana Sitton, Shiri's elder sister, described Shiri as full of light and laughter. Dana then looked back on the time when she and her sister became mothers at the same time and how they would both pick up their children from preschool and visit their parents Margaret and Yossi Silverman, who also lived in Nir Oz and were killed on October 7th. After the eulogies from Shiri's younger sister Ophir and her brother-in-law, the bodies were buried in a joint grave next to Shiri's parents while the local rabbi recited prayers.